Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Chapter 1, Verse 1. Dhrtarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveda Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandava Chaiva Kimakurvada Sanjaya. We all know Bhagavad Gita is in the middle of Mahabharata. It's a jewel, precious jewel, which is kept in the middle of Mahabharata. Hindus, even today, before they start their day or before they start their work, suppose if they buy a house, they do some puja. They invoke the blessings of God before they start any work. But Bhagavad Gita, it does not contain a separate prayer song. Even though we said Dhyana songs, we chanted Dhyana songs. Bhagavad Gita itself does not contain any separate prayer song. Why? Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, prayer can be of three types. One, it can be mental, silent prayer. Some people you do not know, they are praying. In the heart they will be praying, silently. Then some others, they may pray by chanting, orally. Krishna, Rama, they will shout. Har Har Mahadev, they will shout. Like that people, some people are like that. Their way of prayer. Or it can be even indirect. That is the third type of prayer. What is indirect prayer? Bhagavad Gita starts with an indirect prayer. The word Rashtra means the world. That is why Rashtrapati, that is king of the world. Rashtrapati Bhavan, the place where president resides. Rashtrapati is president. The word Dhrita means one who sustains. One who sustains this universe is Lord Krishna. Rashtra is universe. Dhrita is sustains. The one who sustains this world, this entire universe, is Bhagavan Krishna. So Bhagavad Gita starts with the words Dhrtarashtra Uvacha, the one who sustains the universe. That is indirectly invoking the blessings of Bhagavan Krishna. This is the word play. This is the beauty of Sanskrit and Tamil. Same words can have different meanings. You can take it in both the words, in both the ways. You can say Dhrtarashtra Vacha means Dhrtarashtra is saying. That is one meaning. Another meaning is Dhrita means one who sustains. Rashtra means universe. The one who sustains the universe is Bhagavan Krishna. So his blessings is indirectly invoked. Even if you call Lord Krishna accidentally, unknowingly, unfaithfully, unintentionally, then also Bhagavan Krishna will bless you. That is the beauty of Bhagavan Krishna. The story of Ajamila is an example. How Ajamila attained moksha. By calling his last son name was Narayana. He called him, "Hey Narayana," he wanted to see his son at the time of death. But immediately Narayana Dutas, they came and Yamadutas were waiting to take that fellow to hell, to roast him for the mistakes or the sins he has committed. But Narayana Dutas came and said, nothing doing. At the time of death, it is a promise, we will see later. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, at the time of death, if you remember Bhagavan Krishna, matter over. You will be taken to moksha. You will attain moksha. So Narayana Dutta said, nothing doing. Wantonly or intentionally or unintentionally. Faithfully or unfaithfully. Knowingly or unknowingly. He has called Narayana. So you have no right to touch him. We are taking him to heaven. That is what they said. Sanjaya, he was the charioteer of Dhrtarashtra, the blind king, trusted, confident fellow. He is the first commentator of the live battle to Dhrtarashtra. In my good old days, we used to stand near a radio, the live commentary. The match will be taking place in Australia. Ball by ball commentary. He comes and bowls and he's out, he's out, he's out. They will cry. That will give me some joy. That itself will, oh, he's out, he's out. Similarly, Sanjaya, thousands of years, millions of years back, according to me, this facility was given by sage Vyasa to Sanjaya, who was able to see the battle and give minute details of the war to Dhrtarashtra. Minute details. In the present days, we watch the TV, we watch the wars, we watch whatever is happening throughout the world by sitting before the TV. Everything we are seeing. Similar facility was given by sage Vyasa. Sage Vyasa came to Hastinapur palace and tried to convince Dhrtarashtra to stop this war. What is this nonsense? You are the only person who can stop the war. If you say no, then war cannot happen. Because you are the king. Please avoid the war. Sage Vyasa said. In Tamil there is a saying, Vinashakale Viparita Buddhi. If your bad times comes, then you cannot escape. All your decisions will be taken wrongly. Your mind will fully cooperate in that destruction without making you take the right decisions. So Dhrtarashtra did not heed to the advice of sage Vyasa. We all know Dhrtarashtra was not only physically blind, but he was intellectually blind. Sage Vyasa, he can't do anything because king refused. Nothing doing. We will go ahead with the war. So sage Vyasa said, okay, he offered Dhrtarashtra, I will give you a special eye and ears so that you can see the war, what is happening there in the battlefield, Kurukshetra. You can see the live, like some people watch it, cricket match or tennis match. You can see. This was offered to Dhrtarashtra by sage Vyasa. Dhrtarashtra refused it. My lord, I don't want to see. Either Dhrtarashtra had a premonition that his sons will be killed, or he did not want to see his own relatives getting killed, soldiers, his own people getting killed. He did not want to see. He said, no, I don't want it. But he requested to sage Vyasa, sir, if you can, if you want to really help me, give that vision and this hearing capacity to my confidant Sanjaya. Let him see and let him tell me what is happening there. I will hear it. That is what he said. His wish was fulfilled. Sanjaya was granted this vision by sage Vyasa. Then Dharma Kshetre Guru Kshetre. Dharma Kshetre. Dharma Kshetre, Swami Dayananda Saraswati gives beautiful meanings for this. That is why we need a guru. Otherwise we will miss it. Dharma Kshetra means the field of Dharma. First, deciding what is right or wrong. In that Kshetra, in the Guru Kshetra only it will be decided. Dharma is applicable only to a man because he has been given the choice of deciding what is right and what is wrong. Only man has given this. Man has been given this discriminative capacity. What is right, what is wrong. There are 84 lakh species that exist in this world. Known. We have identified this is mosquito, this is worm, this is this thing. 84 lakh species. Unknown, like COVID virus and other viruses. We do not know. But of all this, only humans can decide what is right and what is wrong. All other animals, they follow their instinct. There is no right or wrong for the animals. Only man has got the capacity to decide what is right and what is wrong. Hunger, sleep, fear, sex, disease, death. These are all common to all animals, including human beings. But man has the knowledge of what is right or wrong, what is dharma or what is adharma. Second meaning, India was the place where Vedas existed time immemorial. Timeless Vedas existing timelessly in India. Vedas are nothing but dharma. Full and full dharma. Never, you cannot see one word which says adharma in Vedas. Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Aditi Devo bhava, Acharya Devo bhava. Everything, starting from the basics to the highest, Vedanta, everything stated there is dharma. No religion is necessary. You can, if you read, if somebody reads and says, no, no, this is not acceptable to me, he can only be a mad person. Everybody should be respected. The people here were not only chanting Vedas, merely chanting Vedas, but were practicing what is there in the Vedas, Dharma. Dharma is the foundation, and everything else should be in conformity with the Dharma. So India is a Dharma Kshetra. It is said India is the heart of the world. By merely chanting Vedas, they were able to create the vibration, the positive vibration, so that peace and prosperity prevailed throughout this world. Merely chanting. Sir, what is this? Unacceptable to me. You may say, everybody says. Go to a movie, sit in that movie. By creating a background music, some ghost movie, if you go, some sound will come. Immediately you will fear. You will sit in a corner of your chair. Hero crying or hero's mother crying, she is acting. But you are also crying. By creating a music, sound vibration. Laughter. By just creating a sound vibration, we are creating laughter. Everything is by way of sound. That is why Vedas were chanted continuously throughout India, like the heart which pumps, then only the blood moves. Even if you are brain dead, you may be alive. But if your heart is dead, you are gone. Dead and gone. Next minute, you will be taken to the crematorium. So India was the heart. It was chanting Vedas, creating positive vibrations for peace and prosperity for the entire world. Now you think why there is so much of trouble in this world. Those days, why peace prevailed? There were fights. I am not saying as long as human beings, as animals, they exist, there will be fight. Even Ramayana fought with Ravana. I am not saying there is no fight. But still, if you compare, then you can understand. The third meaning is, world is also a Dharma Kshetra. The fight between Dharma and Adharma is always going on. The fourth meaning is, our body is also a Dharma Kshetra. Because you are given birth as a human being. Because of the punya you earned. Human birth is very rare. You take any saint, they will say, this birth is very rare. Human birth is very rare. In 84 lakh species, You could have born as a mosquito. Why you are born as a human being? It is because of the punya you earned. Don't waste your time. Kala, that is Yamadharma, is waiting for you. Don't waste your time. That is what our Vedas, that is what our Hindu Shastras say. You may, you did Papa also. Since in the fight between Punya and Papa, your Punya was more, you are born as a human being. If our body is Dharma Kshetra, what is Guru Kshetra? The mind is Guru Kshetra. The war is happening in the mind between Dharma and Adharma. Mostly in our cases, Adharma will be triumphant. We have to fight with Adharma. We have to make Dharma triumphant. Hence, mind is Guru Kshetra. Life is a battle, a continuous war. The fifth meaning is Guru Kshetra, there is a place. It is a Tapa Kshetra. Guru Kshetra is between Delhi and Ambala. There is I think 200 kilometers or so. That is a place. Guru Kshetra is a place. Now, Dharma Kshetre Guru Kshetre Samaveda Yuyutsavagam. All of them have assembled for fighting. All the soldiers from different countries, various places. They are all happy. It is not that they are compelled. Each one was waiting to show his valor, his power. For an army fellow, only sitting and eating daily chit-chatting, he has no interest in it. His interest is to show his strength, his might in the war. So they were all happily standing there. Samaveda Yuyutsavaha. Mamaka Pandavas Here only the problem starts. Dhrtarashtra says, Mamaka, my people. This is the problem of all. My house, my wife, my children, my car, my pen, my watch, my bank balance, my car parking. How many people shoot in Delhi just because of the car parking? Even Chennai, it is the same problem. You park the car, immediately the fellow, you are parking in the outside of his house. Immediately he will come and don't park this car here. My car parking. I want to park my car. My and mine are the most dangerous thinking of our mind. A king, especially for a king, like Dhrtarashtra, he is supposed to be neutral. Long time back, kings were dispensing justice. Even today, king's court exists. Even Indian president has been given the power to pardon. Today, even if somebody is given death sentence, Indian president has got the power to pardon that fellow. So a king has to be neutral. He has to apply his mind. He has to follow dharma. But Dhrtarashtra, by simply saying, my people, your thinking will come out in your words. Whatever is in your mind, somehow it will come in your words. So his thinking is biased. It is shown by the words, Mamakaf. He says, my people, my sons. What happens to my sons? Finish. You are biased. The moment you say my, mine, I, you are finished. So, Pandavas Chaiva. Pandavas are also supposed to be treated as his own sons. But he says Pandu's sons, my sons and Pandu's sons. The Sanjaya, what is happening between my sons and Pandava's sons? Kimakurvada Sanjaya. That is what he is saying in verse 1. Dhrtarashtra vacha dharma kshetre guru kshetre samaveda yuyutsavagam mamaka pandavaschaiva kimakurvada sanjaya. Hey Sanjaya, What is happening between my people and Pandavas? They are assembled in Kurukshetra. Please tell me. That is what Dhrtarashtra is saying in this verse. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana